Hey everyone, so today I'm going to teach you how to make the wave friendship bracelet. It looks like this. It's really cool pattern. This is the front of it and this is the back. I like the back better. It's really cool. So yeah, what you're going to need is you're going to need some string, and you're going to want to cut 3 strands, of which will be seen the whole wave. So here the colors I used were yellow, green, and blue. And then 1 string of which will not be shown the whole bracelet. So I did orange because I didn't think it would look good with this. So we're going to fold it. You're going to make the strings about 60 inches long. You're going to fold it in half, make a loop at the top. And yeah, so let's get started. First, you're going to set them up, like this. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, well, you're going to set them up wave color. I'll show you. Okay, you're going to set them up 2 by 2 in the wave color. So blue, green, yellow. And then you're going to set up the bass strings. So blue, green, yellow, bass strings. Okay, you're going to take your most inner strand, the strand that's closest to the bass strings, and you're going to do forward knots on both the strings. Okay, now what you're going to do is you're going to take your next most inner strand, which would be your second yellow, in my case, and you're going to do 2 forward knots on your bass strings. So forward knot on each bass string separately. Okay, now what you're going to do is you're going to take your next most inner strand, which should be your first green, in my case, or your first strand of your next set, and you're going to do forward knots on both the bass strings. So forward knots on both the strings, like that. And you're going to take your second green, or your next most inner strand, and you're going to do forward knots on your 2 bass strings. Remember, most inner strand to the left. Okay, now you're going to take your next most inner strand, or the first string of your next set, and you're going to do forward knot on each of your bass strings. Okay, now what you're going to do is you're going to take your next most inner strand, or your second color of your set, and you're going to do forward knots on your 2 bass strings. So it should form like loose strings on the end, and that's what it's supposed to look like. Okay, now what you're going to do is you're going to see the order completely changed. It is now yellow. The yellows are at the top and the blues are at the bottom. Before, the blues are at the top and the yellows were at the bottom, and that's totally fine because that's how it goes. So now your blues are your most inner strands for this row. So you're going to take your innermost strand, which should be a blue in my case, and you're going to do backward knots on the 2 bass strings. So backward knots on the 2 bass strings. So your most inner strand, which should be the strand that you just used to make the biggest thing of your wave. The biggest loop thing. Okay, now you're going to take your next most inner strand, which would be the second color of your set, and you're going to do backward knots on your 2 bass strings. Oh yeah, by the way, I didn't cut my strings as long as I need to because I'm not keeping this. Most of the things that I made for you guys I'm not keeping. So backward knots on the 2 bass strings. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take your next most inner strand, which would be the first color of your next set, and you're going to do backward knots on the 2 bass strings. Sorry if you can't see the bass strings, they're orange and it's on a pink piece of paper under my clipboard. So my clipboard is black and it literally water spilt on it, so it is like all weird looking, and I didn't want to show that in a tutorial because it didn't look right. And I'm probably not even going to use this clipboard ever again. And then you're going to take your next most inner strand, which would be the second color of your set, and you're going to do backward knots on your 2 bass strings. So, sorry if you're coughing and stuff. My sister's a little sick. It's okay though. I don't care. Okay, now what you're going to do is you're going to take your next most inner strand, which should be the first color of your next set, and you're going to do backward knots on your 2 bass strings. Okay, now you're going to take your next most inner strand, which would be the second color of your set, and you're going to do backward knots on your 2 bass strings. And you don't want to pull super duper tight on these knots just because like the wave will fold in and it won't look that good. So, once you've done that, you just repeat from the beginning, doing your forward knots, and yeah. So I'll show you what this looks like. I'll bring the camera down. This is what my wave looks like. Hold on. Let me just do something quickly. Here's what it looks like. It is really pretty. Just wiggles pretty much, and I like the back much better because it looks like, yeah. You get these like sometimes like at the zoo. Somebody got this at the zoo once. Whatever. So I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more crafting videos, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!